Whew. Good old victory. Back again just to talk about, you know, this was on my mind, stuff like that. Um, what's like, what's really like getting me off guard is that so many of us, we tend to really give in to what people think about us. You know, the judgment that people have about us shouldn't have no power. You know, people say what they want to say, people do what they want to do. You know, if they see you in a certain or a higher place than them, they gonna have nothing but hatred towards you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just speaking off my heart, you know, because it's just something I see. You know, people would rather have you down and out. People would rather have you poor. People would rather have you suffer, you know. And people just don't want you to have nothing, you know what I'm saying? But like, I truly believe like you have one life. You should live your life. You should keep grinding. You should keep hustling. You should like, keep your mind up. You know, you should live like a king. You should live like a queen. Cause like so many of us, like we care so much about what people think, and this is random, but like it's just so many of my close people and y'all know who y'all are. They like attend to like really be like criticizing me, hurt by like the people like they surround themselves with. But you have to understand this, like that's what makes you stronger. That's what gets you through life. That's what gets you through, your trials and tribulations, going through things, having people talk behind your back, having people, spit on your name, having people against you but not for you. No, that's what makes you stronger at life. You know, if you watch like my recent videos, like I've talked to you guys about everything, everything that's been going on. It's like more than the story, but you have to actually know who I am. You have to actually watch the recent videos. You know, I'm 20 now, and like I've always had to like, I've always came in contact with somebody that has talked about me in my life before. They ask me, they're like, "Oh, you spending all your money on this, that," or they will hate on me. It's like, "Oh, you did this, you did that, you cut your hair, or you buy this and that." But it's like the thing about it is like I do what I gotta do because one, I worked hard for that money, and I'm gonna like enjoy the fruit of my labor, because you wasn't there with me when the customers were screaming in my face and I could have screamed back because my job was on the line. You wasn't there for me when I had to walk all the way down in snow, and rain. You wasn't there for me like when I needed a ride and I would be like 10, 15 minutes late and still find a way to hold on to my job. You wasn't there like, when customers like they was like yell up in your face just to test you, just to see how far you can get. You know what I'm saying? Like I came far, like watch my first couple videos, like my first couple like teachings. Like compare that to me now. Like my mentality is so strong now. It's like a spiritual divine like transformation, cause and I wouldn't like to speak to y'all like um the old me, right? Uh the me that the cornrows, you know, I truly believe, and this is tied around my head. I truly believe like that was like a younger, that was like a younger version of me. That was like me saying, that's like the old version of me. That's like a version that I'm trying to let go. That's a version that I don't want to be reminded of. You know, it's like a version that I had to let go, because I have so much I gotta do in my life. I got so much I gotta accomplish. But the one thing I won't do is allow people's words to take me out, because people's words is meant to harm you. People's words is meant to take you off your grind, because I'm trying to tell you, like, where I came, how far I've come. I've come farther than anybody that's like surrounds me. Like I've come far. Like I'm never this was never my reality, but I had to make a choice in my mind. It's like, do I wanna come up or do I wanna just lay down? Lay down for people to continue to step on me, to use me, to talk about me. I do what I do because it's about time for me to really take what's mine, like, and be happy. I come to realize, if you keep caring what people are thinking, or you keep feeding what they saying, you're pretty much giving them power to understand, like, I can say what I gotta say to you and you can just take it. You will go back and you will show me that my words is affecting you. But see, my mindset now is I know who's real. I know who's fake. I know who talks about me. I know who's for me. I know who's against me. But so the thing about it is, what gets me far is even if you're against me, even though you talk bad about me, even if you hold a higher power in my life, meaning responsibilities that you should be accountable to take and to keep. Even though I'm still gonna show love to you because that's how I get through life. I get through life accepting people's rudeness. I get through life accepting what people think about me. I accept it because it's something to learn for. Because when you proceed further in your life, you need to understand who's against you. Because you don't want to get further in life and you got nothing but your haters, like talking bad about you. You got nothing but your haters, wishing you like to fail because like I hear it every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this be for people that I really thought took me serious, but like I believe God was teaching me that before He blesses you, before you can move into your promised land, you gotta realize who's against you. Like for me, like it's like so many things that like I want in life, and I can't constantly keep running back to people like, oh, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that. No, I have to honestly come to realization, like, I'm 20, I'm about to be 21 in a couple months. I need to keep my mind on what I need to do because, see, I hear people in this ear talk about me and I hear people in this supporting me. But see, I have a tendency of like shutting completely off because I'm used to having people against me, but nobody really wants to have that for the rest of their life. You want to feel loved, you want to feel support, but I strive off having people against me because there's a couple scenarios in my life. My biggest scenario in life is school. You know, like I'm just talking to y'all. It's just this time it's just gonna be a venting to y'all. Like I'm just speaking to y'all because I know I got a couple real ones that be listening to me, but I just want to just talk because I have no like it's 1:06 a.m. Like ain't nobody up. But I know somebody late. They don't go to sleep around the time I go to sleep. They'll watch this. But I was saying like my biggest thing is school. Like when I was in starting elementary, like it was not easy. I hated elementary school. I would never really go back. Only had one good grade that I actually liked. And that was my third grade year. But I would never go back to elementary school. But middle school, I hated to. High school was when like things started getting better because the beginning of middle school, I've never really made good grades. I was always a 1.0 student, and I remember it would have to come down to days that I would have to present my report card, and like I would never like to show my report card to my parents because my grades was not sufficient enough to say, I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? So I would like always hide like my report card. That's when teachers start like, email my dad was like, your son got his report card, la la la. They used to snitch. But I never really had good grades. And it took to hear some criticism from the ones I really loved to really get to wake me up. So it took until my high school year, the 10th grade. That's when like I no, ninth grade, beginning of ninth grade. That 1.0 I had for like all my life went up to 2.0. Then I started going up to 3.0. Then I went to 3.45, but then my GPA dropped back to a 3.0. Then that's where I graduated from. That's the GPA I graduated with was a 3.0 GPA. You know, but it took a lot of me because I knew I can do it, but like I was so focused in what I was going through, and I was focused on like the criticism that I constantly heard. I kind of just like had that give up mentality, but see, that's what got me in trouble. That mentality I had because see, when you have a tendency of really caring what people think, you're pretty much taking your focus on off your goals and what they're saying about you or to you. But you have to really come to a realization that I can't focus on what you say about me anymore. Even though you've been talking about me for years, I can't focus on that. You're a hater for a reason. But see, for me in my life, I want to show. I want an audience. I need to sell out this show because nobody thought this show would ever happen. I still hear you ain't gonna be nothing, this and that, this and that. And I can't really be mad no more because see, that's what really puts the gas in your car. People's words, that's the gas that should get your car moving because you can't drive your car without no gas because you're running on E. You know, so I really strive off hatred. I feed off it. Like it's getting to the point like my eyes already open. Like when I like hear that hatred, like I want it. Like I don't want them to remove the hatred because I want the hatred as long as they can speak it. Because like I said, that's what gives me the motivation. You know, they'd be like, "Oh, you won't gonna be nothing. Oh, you're not gonna graduate." I graduated, got my diploma, and I'm looking into a couple of colleges because the last college like I looked into, it didn't really like to me it was a little bit too much and it was not really offering what I needed. And if I go to college knowing that's money, I'm gonna go for what I need, you know. But yeah, like I strived through and I took what's mine. I got my diploma. Last couple years of high school, nothing but 3.0s. Then I went to a 3.45. I kept bouncing back from there. But when I graduated, sadly, I didn't get the 3.45. I got the 3.0. You know, and like I said, I'm looking into colleges, but there's one college that sent me an offer that in Huntington, West Virginia, Marshall University. So like I'm looking at that too because like I said, it ain't nothing to brag about, but it's just like you need to really understand that your haters is a key to your success. Your haters is your show. Your haters is the people that come to see your show because some people like are thinking like, yeah, he just gonna fail. But when you burst out into success, that's when they got their jaw hanging. You know, y'all just need to just take what y'all can get. Don't take it as, you know, I'm not gonna be nothing because he or she says so. No, you need to prove your mama, brother, granddad, auntie, aunts, uncles, niece, not anybody that's speaking against you. You need to prove them wrong. You know, go do what makes you happy. You wanna like go work on your car. If you wanna go with your friends, go shopping. Go what makes you happy. Do things that can keep your mind like on you. Don't worry about nobody. Just worry about you. Worry about if you like got a boo, then you got a husband, wife, worry about them and your kids. Like, don't focus on the negativity. God presents you with things in your life for a divine purpose. If He gives you a girlfriend, it's ever a girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, kids, it's for a purpose, to take your mind off what the world is doing and put it on your fruits, because that's pretty much what fell from your tree. That's God's grace. That's what He put in your life for a reason. So you can stop focus on what the society is doing, what they're saying about you, saying to you, and focus on what you need to do in your life to elevate further down your life. Because like I said, I'm still battling so many things, but that one thing I won't do is let the devil take this. The devil is not taking this battle. He will lose. Because like I said, the old me has been detained, and locked up, and this is the new me. Like, my mentality is so different, like, and people just don't understand. Like, I never knew just by one simple haircut like that would wake me up. Because when I buried the braids, I buried so many things with it. I said goodbye to a list of crap, because that little boy that had the little braids, like, he was suffering. He was going through the much. He worked with anxiety. He had depression for the longest, chest pains, knees, man, headaches, because of what he was going through. But the one thing I know now is by the grace of God Himself, I'm so thankful for a divine transformation. But now it's like I don't even care no more. It's like you have your opinion about me. I don't care. I really don't care no more. Like, what you say about me, that's what you say. You talk behind my back, that's what you do. Cause you're not gonna say it to my face. So, like, why should I care what you think about me? I'm always gonna do what I'm gotta do. I do things like I go out, I work out, I go out with friends. I probably do a little bit of shopping. I make sure my baby, yeah, the kid is about to go crazy. Yeah, make sure my baby's good. Like I said, like, I'm focused. I'm strapped in. My minds are another different, like, universe, and people starting to see that. That's why they start to not really care about me no more, because they see, like, yo, you can't do nothing with me. Like, you can't dance with me. You can't walk with me. You can't do nothing with me. We in a boxing match. You had me pinned down for like half of my life, but now I'm steadily bouncing off the ropes, hitting you with a good two-piece combo with them dipping sauce. This is how it is. Like, you gotta, like, tap into that man or woman that's inside and release them, release her. Like, leave these people behind. Like, let them know, like, yo, I got something to do. You ever gonna come with me, or you gonna stay back there? You know what I'm saying? Like, people, like, they gonna do what they do to get a reaction out you, because they see, like, yo, like, you got so much to live for. And the ones who are talking about you, the ones who are talking behind your back, the ones who are against you, they're probably guilty, because they have a gap in their life that they can't solve, or they got a certain pain that they've been carrying. Because, see, let me dissect this. When you do somebody wrong, right, it follows you. And you wonder why, like, why could I not do this? Why could I not do this? Why did my car break down? Why is my family falling apart? Why am I so sick? Because that's your karma that you have to face. So they look at it as, oh, I'm going to do all this, so let me just talk about this. Oh, this person over here looking like they doing good with their life. They doing all right. They popping. They about to move. They about to do this. They about to do that. They about to get a new car. They about to get a new job. It's hating. It's hatred, because they have nothing to live for. So they hate on the next person that's doing good in their life. You don't hear me. When people don't have nothing to live for, or if people are trying to run from one of the biggest mistakes in their life, they're going to try to tear the next person down, because they know that, yo, even though I know what I did in my past, but I'm not mentally mature enough to fix it. So I'm just going to try to run from it. But when they try to run from it, they're sitting here wondering why everything is starting to happen to them. Because, see, you can't run from what you do to God's people. You can't run from it. You're going to have to face the music one day or another. So what you need to do, I'm going to say this, I'm going to wrap it up. Look your future in the eyes. Right. Look your future smooth in the eyes. I don't know what you about to do. I don't know what you have planned in your life. I don't know what you're praying for, but whatever is in front of you, you need to take your negativity. Negativity could be anybody. It could be your family. It could be your school, your teacher. It could be your boo thing, sugar daddy. It could be anybody, but you need to let them know, like, you gotta get behind me. I got somewhere to go. And when you step into your future, the one thing you ought to do is sit there and thank God for your haters, because I'm trying to tell you, they play a big piece. That's what wakes you up. Negativity. But don't take it for long. You don't have to feed into it, because like I said, I've learned this: if you feed into it, then you're giving them power. But don't feed into it, but don't get rid of it yet. Be like, yo, I'm gonna let you stay in my life just for a little bit longer, because I would have studied you. Because when that day comes, when I break loose, I want you to realize you had me before, but you couldn't take me out. So you have to get behind me. I got somewhere to go for a reason, and if you're not supporting that reason, then you gotta go. Just be happy, y'all. Go do what y'all gotta do. Live life. Stop feeding into haters. Stop feeding the people that don't want nothing to do with you. Stop feeding it to them. Let them know this. I got somewhere to be. I'm going to be happy regardless. You've been speaking against me. You've been plying against me. You low-key hate me. But see, that's okay. Because like I know and I believe this, what I'm going through now is just a setback. But with God's people, because he had the major comeback. The resurrection was his major comeback. But see, his setback was the trilogies and the trials and tribulations he had to get through to get to the resurrection. That's what we need to do. Go through everything that our enemies are putting us through. Because see, you have to understand that Christ, right? He he was going against his own people that wanted him dead. But at the end of the day, he's the one who took the win. He didn't just took the win, he forgave him. So when you get further in life, when you rise from everything they doing to you, you need to look back. Don't hate them, forgive them. And once you forgive them, thank them for everything they doing, because if it wasn't for you, I would not be this strong. It's divine teaching. There's pieces in your life that get you to where you need to be. Don't step on the pieces. Don't break the pieces. Keep the pieces close to you. Because see, if it wasn't for the pieces that put you together, you can't have a full puzzle. So let the negativity go. If they hating on you, hate, and they talk about you, let them talk. Give them a show. But at the end of the day, trust me, you go look at everything they did to you or they said about you, and you'll be like, you know what? I don't hate you. Thank you for everything you're saying to me. Because of you, I'm about to rise up. And when I rise, I'm rising with all power in me. I'm rising. I'm coming to take everything back. Take what's yours. Be happy. Enjoy life. You only live one time. And until you go to afterlife, you have to go into heaven or hell, but live life while you can. Stop feeding the negativity. Go crazy. Live life. Enjoy yourself. If you got a job, go shopping. If you got a boo thing, go chill with him or her. If you got kids, go chill with your kids, but live life while you can. And stop feeding into the negativity. I just wanted just to talk to you guys. That's for a short while. Thank you for at least sitting here with me. And just remember, just let the negativity, let them talk. Let them do what they got to do. But you got something to do in your life. All right? Let them talk. But you got to move forward, not back. All right? Your boy is out. It's 1:22 a.m. I just want to give you a little something. Because I'm feeling like a new man and I wanted to speak something new because I'm feeling good. So Love you all. Thank you for listening. Like this ain't no really title to it, but like I'm just talking. But we want a title. It's just move forward, not back. All right, y'all. Peace. I'm out.